Hello out there in internet land, and we are streaming live to your lounge room. We are Highlander and we are back here at Pluto Entertainment, so a big hand for Pluto Entertainment. Now once again, if you'd like to comment on the show, we can see it come up, we will comment. We're not going to do requests unless you put $100 in our bank account. We'll do requests, that'll be fine. But just got to work out what whistle I'm playing on this song. This one's called Scotland, for all you Scottish people that travelled and live elsewhere. In his 22nd summer, John sailed out from glen to glen for a new beginning with his cousin in the Mac and Fletchton clan. Cut his family ties, said his last goodbyes, headed for that southern land. Oh, Scotland, oh, Scotland. Though we live oceans apart, there will always be a peace in my heart that I leave behind in Scotland. As they sailed to Port Melbourne, John stood a proud young man, like a Fletcher feather guides an arrow. His heart led him straight for the Highlands, the closest he could find of what he left behind. It's what Gleners came to be. Oh, Scotland, oh, Scotland. Though we live oceans apart, there will always be a piece of my heart that I leave behind in Scotland. Though he's open and lion to his beautiful bride, was how he danced before Queen Victoria. Instead of digging for gold, he had a merchant smile and sold the plies to the miners. And then he turned his hand to work in the land. His beloved Ferndale, home to all his children, and the pride of his tartan continues to be handed down. Many generations later, I find myself upon these shores. I paint the picture of a stranger, but it feels like I'm coming home. Through Glenbucket and Glenockie, Glencoe and Highlander, I feel it coursing through my veins. Oh, Scotland, oh, Scotland. Though we live oceans apart, there will always be a piece of my heart that I leave behind in Scotland, oh, Scotland. Though we live oceans apart, there will always be a piece of my heart that I leave behind in Scotland, oh, Scotland. Scotland, oh, Scotland. How are we going so far? We good? How are we going at home? We've seen a few comments come up there. Yay, grumpy. Yeah, that's me. Grumpy. Yeah. Great opener. Thanks, Baz. And Jordan's saying the sound is nasty as with a OK, so that means it's good.
Tasty.
Tasty as. I misread it. I haven't got my glasses on. It's all right. This one's the correct fiddle. Thank you very much. We're just looking at the comments, and yeah, I didn't think it'd take long. Did someone forget their socks? Yep,
Nah.
he did. He lost his socks a long time ago, so I gave him another pair. I had a spare pair. They were new. It's all right. And I gave them to him, and he comes to the gig today. He says, I found my socks. I found both of them. Well, that's great, but they're still on the bloody line at home. So that buggered that idea, didn't it? So he's going with the Frodo look tonight, I think. Yep, out of Lord of the Rings. Yep. Not so hairy, but they're pretty bloody big. This one's called Bonnie Dundee. To the Lords of Convention, 'twas clever how spoke Yeah, the king's crown go down, there are crowns to be broke. So will each cavalier who loves honour and me. Let him follow the bonnets of Bonnie Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Come saddle my horses and call out my men. Unhook the Westport and let us gay free, cause it's up with the bonnets of Bonnie Dundee. Dundee is mounted, he rides to the street. The bells they ring backwards and the drums they beat. But the Provincetown men suggest let them be, for that town is well rid of that devil Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Come saddle my horses and call out my men. Unhook the Westport and let us gay free, cause it's up with the bonnets of Bonnie Dundee. There are hills beyond Pendle and lands beyond Fall. There are lords in the south, there are chiefs in the north. There are brave Donny Wassels, 3,000 times 3 reply, hey, for the bonnets of Bonnie Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Come saddle my horses and call out my men. Unhook the Westport and let us gay free, cause it's up with the bonnets of Bonnie Dundee. Then away to the hills, to the leaves, to the rocks. You're alone, you usurper, our crouch with a fox. And the tremble force winks, and the mist of your glee you have no. In the last of my bonnets and me. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Come saddle my horses and call out my men. Unhook the Westport and let us gay free, cause it's up with the bonnets of Bonnie Dundee. Yeah, it's up with the bonnets of Bonnie Dundee. So how are we going out there? All good, folks? We have a small crowd here tonight. It's a lot bigger than what it was last time. With all the COVID stuff going on, and we hope everyone out there is doing okay. There's a lot of people doing it rough, especially all our friends in Victoria. It's a bit of a mess down there, and we're hoping you're out of it soon. And we can all be together again, because we're really missing having our live gigs, and we want to get out there and we just want to perform for everyone. So this is the only way we can do it at the moment, through the guys through Pluto Entertainment. And if you'd like to donate to them, once again, they're just doing this, and we're donating to them to do this, and other bands as well, just to keep their heads above water, because their businesses have just been wiped out. We've been pretty lucky in the band. Most of us are tradies and we're still working. Some of us have been affected, and there's other people out there that have been affected a lot. So we're not going to dwell on who's been affected the most. Everyone out there is doing it a bit rough. So We hope we can bring a bit of normal to your life tonight by coming into your lounge room. This one's called Caledonia. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me. These past few days I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I come from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I have moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends I needed losing, found others on the way. I've kissed the girls and I've left them crying, I've stolen dreams, yes there's no denying. I've travelled far with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Sitting here before the fire, the empty room and the forest choir. The flames have cooled, don't get any higher. They're withered now, they've gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When hands are shaking, the kisses float, then I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Thank you very much. Beautiful, thank you. No worries, Warren, we're out there. And it's Wendy's favourite too. And there's your brother, Nate.
Hey, Aaron and family. Aaron, Joe, Lexi, Mum, Dad and Monty.
And Laurie and Daryl Gibson. You're a legend, Justin. I know.
Tell the drummer that his son, Jacko, loves the sound of the kit.
Yeah, because Adam's playing his young bloke's drum kit, Jacko, so that's why he reckons it sounds good. Okay, we're going to jazz it up now. That's about the softest, sloppy one we're going to do. This one's called the Titty Run.
Thank you very much.
That's Dave, our guitarist, ladies and gentlemen. A big hand for Dave.
Oh, stop me.
A big hand for Dan's shoes. Oh, they're not there. His shoes are in the car, but his socks are at home. It's all right. We'll raffle them off later. This one's about the Highland clearances. It's called Destitution Road, where the English came in and wiped all the Scots off their land, and the Scots ended up in Australia and America and Nova Scotia, and that's what it's all about, because the English are not very nice people. They're all right now, but they weren't then. That's political correctness. The year of the sheep and the burning time, the cut down the young men in their prime. The old Scots way was a hang and climb for the gales of Caledonia. There's a den for the hawks, a hedge for the hare, a nest in a tree for the birds in the air. But no Scotland, there's no place there for the gales of Caledonia. That there's no use getting frantic, it's time to hump your load across the wild Atlantic on the Destitution Road. The bailiffs came with the return door, and the government lads of the Fortits War, they drove you out in the sleet and snow in the gales of Caledonia. When your house was burned and your crops as well, and you stood and wept in a blackened shell, and the winter more was a living hell on the gales of Caledonia. But there's no use getting frantic, it's time to hump your load across the wild Atlantic on the Destitution Road. The plague and the famine dragged you down as you made your way to Glasgow town. Then you heard of a ship that was sailing soon for the shores of Nova Scotia. So you sold your gear and you paid your fare, with your head held high though your heart was there. And you bid farewell forevermore to the glens of Caledonia. But there's no use getting frantic, it's time to hump your load across the wild Atlantic on the Destitution Road. Now the land was cleared and the deal was made. Now an English lord in a tartan blade, he struts and stares as the memories fade of the gales of Caledonia. And he hunts the deer in the lonely glen that once was home to 1,000 men. In the wind, in the mercies, a sad ring of the gales of Caledonia. But there's no use getting frantic, it's time to hump your load across the wild Atlantic on the Destitution Road. Well, there's no use getting frantic, it's time to hump your load across the wild Atlantic on the Destitution Road. Oh, thank you very much. If those of you out there, and there's probably people here that haven't seen us before, we are Highlander and we are based in Newcastle, New South Wales. We normally perform at festivals like the Australian Celtic Festival and lots of other festivals, but with all this stuff going on, we're performing here, and it's great to be here, so thank you very much for coming. And anyone at home that's tuned in for the first time, thank you very much for tuning in, and we're just going to keep on playing and have some fun. So if you dance around your lounge room in your pyjamas, let us know, because that's what happened last time. It doesn't matter, nobody's watching. Big hand for Nate, our little pocket rocket on fiddle. I'm sure his mum and dad are tuning in. And Harry's saying a big shout out to his dad down the back. G'day Harry, how you going? Dad's going well.
And hey Shane, sweetie pie. How you going?
Who are you calling sweetie pie, Shane?
Shane. Not you, you're Sweet Cheeks.
Sweet Cheeks, am I? I thought I was grumpy. Anyhow, it's all good. This next song, this is the first time I've actually performed it live, so a bit of pressure on. This one's called The Royal Mile. As we walk down the Royal Mile, the young boy believe in counting tales gone by. Buskers and puffin' on the cannon way, sing a song like the olden days. Run down the road, the days gone by. Smiling, crying, last long tales. Remember when we danced down the Royal Mile. Breathe winter chill once more. Lassie's blue eyes, they warm me from inside. Castle and palace along the old John's way, to sing of life and live for the day. Run down the road, days go by, smiling, laughing, last long tales. Remember when we danced down the Royal Mile. Along the cannon ways, let's drink it alive and live for the day. Run down the road, days go by, smiling, crying, last long tales. Remember when we danced down the Royal Mile. Hands up, you like bagpipes. Hands up if you don't. You're in the wrong spot. Thank you.
I thought you were going home, mate.
You going home? You're right. I did all the work there. You shouldn't have a bloody break. This one's called Start the Fire, and it's about the restoration of the Flying Scotsman locomotive. And that bloke over there with the white hair, not that one, the other one, he wrote it. 10 long years, the Philistine roar, rebuilding a legend of blood and steel. Peggy's girl, the flying Scot, holding hands and hearts along the line, and most of all takes us home. Start the fire, my heart's desire, the blackbird flying as fast as she can. Turn up the fire, the Scots desire, as fast as she can, as long as she can. Come along, lads, feel the belly now. The angel of north calls 4472. Tented the cross on the Tottenham land, holding hands and hearts from the past, and most of all takes us home. Start the fire, my heart's desire, the blackbird flying as fast as she can. Turn up the fire, the Scots desire, as fast as she can, as long as she can. Across the Forth Bridge, the Scotch Express, hearts beating loudly, my Mary on board. Start the fire, my heart's desire, the blackbird flying as fast as she can. Turn up the fire, the Scots desire, as fast as she can, as long as she can. Start the fire, my heart's desire, as fast as she can, as long as she can. Start the fire, my heart's desire, as fast as she can, as long as she can. My heart's desire, and most of all. Start the fire, my heart's desire, and most of all. Start the fire, my heart's desire, and most of all. Start the fire, my heart's desire, and most of all. Thank you very much. How you going over there, Dave? You're good? You good? You sure? You loving it?
I'm loving it,
You're
loving
loving it. You're
Taree.
loving it. How you going, barefoot bass player?
Loving the people that come to see us.
He's in his element. He's got nothing underneath his kilt either. Just usually, what's under your kilt? Shoes and socks, and he can't say that this time, can he? It's under his kilt. That's what his missus said.
Come on, mate. It's not all about Dad's feet. I'm getting a bit jealous here. I've got size like, 8.5, 9 US.
Really? Do you want to say something, Gus? Because we don't give Gus a microphone.
There's a drummer back there.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the audience, and I'll translate it? He said, "Drummer did good." Okay. Okay, ready for a song? This one's called Loch Lomond. You got to join in. I'm going to make you sing, because if you don't, I'll drag you up on stage and everyone will see you. And I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. My young bonny banks of my young bonny breeze, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love spend many days, on the banks of Loch Lomond. It's there we parted, young Sheedy Glenhead, on the steep side of Ben Lomond, where the purple hills and the Highland hills with you, and the moon coming out on the globe. You take the high road, and I'll take the lower road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Still there is the scene, but now it's changed, and the hopes that we fondly cherished, like a watery gleam, like the morning dream, on the golden fields they perish. Sing and the flowers spring, the sunshine and waters are sleeping, but with a broken heart knows no second spring. We say we must be while we're parting. You take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Okay, at home and in the audience, ready? You take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. You take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. On the bonny, bonny banks, on the bonny, bonny banks, on the bonny, bonny banks, on the bonny, bonny banks. Thank you very much. If you're wondering why I'm smiling and everything, I'm seeing the comments coming up. They're a bit funny, and I sort of lose it a bit, and I've got to remember where I'm singing. So it could get messy. Thank you very much. We've got some comments coming up. Are you guys from the Manning area? Well, sort of. A little bit south, Newcastle, and fans of ours have applied there and said they're from Newcastle. It's all right. We've got no COVID at Newcastle at the moment. We're all good. Time for a bit of blues on bagpipes, I reckon. Well, I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my love by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren coming from the docks. Saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled the strain on a smoky ring. Dirty old town, dirty old town. 'Cause I'm gonna make a good shop house. Shiny steel, tempered in the fire. Gonna chop it down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Across the room, cats are bellowing out on the beat. Springs a girl on the street at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. 'Cause I met my love by the gasworks smoke. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my love by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Thank you very much. Shall we do another rocked up one on pipes? I think we should.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go hard or go home, as they say.
Yeah, that's it.
Are we too loud? No. That's good, because you're not too old then. And thanks, Leah. I've got people commenting up there. Yeah, I've got to acknowledge Leah. Thank you very much, Leah. I've got lots of nicknames. Some people call me Grumpy. Some people call me Sparky because I'm a lecco. I won't tell you what other people call me. You're not allowed to. Right on. Into it. Electric jigs. They're discussing things up the back there. That's okay. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute... When we put this together and we come up last time to Pluto Entertainment, we were just blown away with the professionalism of these guys. And talking to Hamish, the owner of Pluto, he's telling us how proud he was of what he's doing. And he should be bloody proud, because it allows bands to come out to our audience. And I tell you what, the production this guy's got and to his whole crew, thank you very much. Please donate to these guys, because they're not running the business at the moment. It's all just running on donations. So a massive hand to these guys for allowing us to come out to everyone out there and all our fans, and allowing us to meet new fans. So thank you very much to Pluto Entertainment. Big hands. So we're going to leave you on this one. Now, you're allowed to get up and dance. Don't worry about the cameras. Don't knock them over. And then two Scottish brothers, they were twins, they sang this song and they wore dark glasses. I think you'll know what I mean when we start it. So if you want to get up and dance, feel free. You three. Yeah, you. You look a bit bored. Are you right? Are you sure? Did you enjoy it? Really? That's good. He's not convincing me. This one's 500 miles. Thanks for having us, ladies and gentlemen, to your lounge room. We are Highlander, and we'll see you next time. We're going to leave with 500 miles. Get up and dance. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets next to you. And if I heaver, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's heaving into you. Everybody! 'Cause I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door when I'm working. Yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I pass almost every penny on to you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if I grow, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. Here we go! But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home.